Hello traders, D7 here, and as expected we went up and touched and tested the 850 mark. And we were down across the board. However, the NASDAQ was actually green all day long until the very end of the day, so it's down just a fraction, but we're down here. The VIX popped up just a little bit, but not by much. We're still under 45, but technically we're at 43 on the VIX. So the day that we had today, and this is the S&P daily, I'm going to zoom in. We said yesterday that chances are we were just going to fly on up here and hit this area, and we thought that 850 would act as resistance, and sure enough it acted as perfect resistance, and you can see this just a little bit, but the 20-day moving average is right there also. The 20-day moving average and our upper trend line that's sloping down and the whole number of 850 all acted as resistance. I was bullish, more bullish than I was bearish on my trades all the way until we got the 850. When we got the 850, I started lightening up on my long positions or my bullish positions and added to my bearish positions at 850, making myself net to the bearish side. So I was more short than I was long. And then we just come crashing down here. And then by the end of the day, I went ahead and unloaded a majority, large portions of all my long positions, and then increased more bearish positions. So I am net to the bearish side, expecting us to make a lower low right here. So today's low was 829, and if we get down below 828 or lower, that should solidify downward movement here. Now let me say this. This did just what we expected. We said we'd either go up, have this nice up day, or kind of move sideways. We actually got both at the same time. We came up, smacked our head, came right back down, getting a body next to the one here. But this is still part of an up leg. We said we should expect an up day, and even it's an up day but down for the day itself. What do I mean by that? We have a higher high and a higher low. In this up leg, we have 2 consecutive higher highs and 2 consecutive higher lows. So bullish, but now we have what's called a shooting star formation. Shooting star formation means we were way up here. It was glorious for a minute and then gave it all back and then some. So I do expect us to make lower lows. I see us to go, 828 or lower. And I expect if that happens, we'll be right down here at the 820 mark before you know it. And to be quite frank, I think there's a good possibility we'll just blast through there. And when we do, and if we do, that will be the moment that we will start testing these lower areas, these areas that we have support lines. And you see my red lines that I have here. Folks, very important when we get down, or if we get down into these areas, to pay special attention. Pull out your technical analysis microscopes and watch these markets like a hawk. If we break down here, I need to see support at 800, and probably we will see a nice support at 775. But if we happen to bust through that, 750 needs to hold. These are our lows from 2002, 2003. If we break below this, I'm going to be looking at volume really closely. And if we have decisive movement down with a lot of liquidity helping push this down, I'm a big time bear at that time, because it's hard telling where we'll go. But if we do find our support in this area and then start heading up, then we should be bullish for quite some time. So there you have it, and we will look forward to seeing you here in the forums. And if you aren't spending time in the forums, you're missing out. There's a plethora, a huge amount of trading information there in the forums. And get in there, get signed up, be a part, and start chatting with us. Looking forward to that interaction. Until next time, we'll catch you at freetradingvideos.com.